Hi, so I thought I'd do you a very quick example of how quick it is to measure an entire foundation in Bluebeam and Excel with the setup that I've been looking at for substructures. So here we go. So this is a spruce A house type. This is similar. I think the substructures are the same. It's just something different on the superstructures. So here we go. First thing we need to do is add a space, draw that round there, we call that a spruce. Next thing, jump over to our measures, overall footprint area, that's that foundation footprint. Need to do some cutouts. It's a shame you can't just copy and paste the overall footprint and somehow change the details or get two sets of measures in one, but you can't do that. So this doesn't take too long, as you can see, to just do the foundation footprint. So that's done. Oversights. Oh, no, I want to come out. So what I'm going to do is turn off my layers. Let's jump back to that. So this is going to be my oversights measured over the internal block work. That's my oversights done. Then I can jump down to my internal blockwork walls. So I've got one here, which is 100mm blockwork. There's one. You can see it's clearly marked up what I'm allowing for with that. Just so if anyone else picks up the drawing, you can see. That's that. And I've got an external wall. That's that. And then I need to do my scaffold mat around the outside as well. So that's that. If I turn the layers back on, we can just see all that we've measured. I think that's all we need to measure on here. Then what we do is we export that to our CSV file. That's going to the right place, I know that, so I press OK. Jump over to our spreadsheet. Now we've already set up standard details like external wall 1, what that involves, 103mm facings, cavity, block work. Got allow for telescopic vents every 2 meters. Oversights one's a jet floor, insulated top mat, reinforced screed, and I've allowed for sand blinding under the oversight. So I've set that up as a standard detail. So if I go to my trad details here, what I will do is let's just jump back to this. We have plot 3 there and we have plot 6. So let's, I should have written this down, but 3, 6, they were spruce house types. So 3 is 25.15, top of concrete was 24.1, bottom of concrete 23.35. I haven't got the ground levels because I need those off another drawing, but let's just say that was 25. All my other details are already pre-filled in, so then we can do plot 6. So plot 6 over here, 26, 25025, 26, 25025, and finally 24.275. let's just say that this one had a an original ground level of 26.2. So that's our details filled in there. Jump across to our full bill. Let's press update. Just got to wait for this to connect to the CSV file. So yes, it does take a bit of time. I think I've said before many times that when you do this and you're recording the screen, it's actually quite a bit slower than when you're not recording the screen. Same as if you're doing an online presentation. But yes, it takes a bit of time, but if you've got 100 houses, or if you've got 10 houses or 2 houses, generally takes around about the same amount of time. What it's doing at the moment is going through and looking at top of concrete levels as opposed to finished floor levels. I've put in there details, standard details for how many minimum courses of facings I want, how many where I want the internal blockwork to finish, whether that's the underside of floor, or if I want to take it all the way up to finished floor level. So there's lots of standard details. There's about 30 or 35 tables in there that this is kind of looping around just to pull out all the details. There you go. So plots 3 and 6, we've got the reduced levels. Obviously 6 is more because I put an existing ground level higher of the existing house. Trench excavation, it's worked out all level and compact at the bottom of the excavations. Well, that's going to be the same for both. Earthwork support is different on plot 6 because the trenches are deeper. Foundation concrete is the same because the depth of concrete was the same. Mesh and the top and the bottom of the foundations obviously the same. Cavity fill, if the masonry is the same height on both of them, then the cavity fill is going to be the same. All the details for the floor areas will be the same. 100 mm block work, cavity, commons. So if I jump back to this, what you'll see is the depth of masonry is slightly different. So yes, jumping back to here, scaffold mats are the same for each one, number of telescopic vents, how much DPC I need for the masonry, I've got that in there. Number of facings is different as well. So yeah, everything's in there and everything's measured, and that's how quick it is to measure the foundations on a house type.